Hello and welcome to Monday Morning with Megan on the From Impossible to Inevitable podcast. This is episode 197, and I have a great quote for you from Paulo Coelho, he's most famous for writing The Alchemist. And it goes right in line with our episode from last Friday. He said, "When you say yes to others, make sure you are not saying no to yourself." I love that. I love that. I love that because how often do we say no to ourselves when we say yes to others? And this could come in like saying no to ourselves as in getting the sleep that we need or the rest that we need or the self-care that we need or the silence that we need or whatever. But sometimes saying yes to others means that we are saying no to the things that are really important to us. Like, oh, well, now I don't have time for this passion project, or I don't have time for this thing that was really important to me, or now I don't have time for whatever. Sometimes we say yes to others and take the hit on ourselves. And there are times, not saying that like, there are times when, yeah, okay, well, sometimes sacrifice is required or it's part of it. You know, do that intentionally though. Do not always be sacrificing yourself for others by saying yes to others. Do not always be sacrificing your experience of life and enjoying your life and liking your life for others. I once had this friend come to me and she was talking about a project that she had been asked to do and that she won't be in the position to do again when the project comes around again. It's a every other year thing and she won't be able to be asked the next time. And she's like, "I'm going to tell him to ask you." And I was like, "I'm going to say no." And she's like, "No, you won't." And I said, "Yes, I will." Because while I am great with participating, heading up the project sounded like a nightmare. And I was like, no, I like to like my life. That is not for me. That is 100% for somebody else. And somebody else will love doing that thing. Somebody else will love heading up that project. That is not for me. I'm happy to participate in my way, in a way that feels good, but I will not sacrifice my life experience for this thing. It's not worth it. But I have created that very clearly in my life, that I say yes intentionally to things. There was another thing that somebody was like, "If they ask you to do this, you're going to say yes." And I was like, "No, I really won't. I really won't, because that's not a commitment that will feel good, that I'm suited for. That's not a commitment that I can really feel fueled by. It's a commitment that will drain me. It's a commitment that will drag me down. It's one that I will hate. It's one that I will see like, oh, why did I say yes to this?" And it's such a long commitment that it's not worth it. So think about that. Because sometimes when we say yes to somebody else, when we're saying no to ourselves, we're allowing ourselves to be drained. We're allowing our energy to be sucked out. We're allowing ourselves to be dragged down by saying yes to someone else for something else. And we're all built differently. So there are things that I would absolutely hate that somebody else totally loves, right? Like I could never be a teacher ever, not like teacher for children. I could never be a teacher in a school. That would be awful for me. That doesn't give me any life. It it drains me. It would not be a good situation. Nobody would like that. I wouldn't like it. The kids wouldn't like it. Nobody would like it. But I have teacher friends who flourish in the school. I have teacher friends who absolutely love it. They leave the school building satisfied and exhausted, knowing that they gave good work, knowing that they contributed in a high way. And so you saying no doesn't necessarily put somebody out in the cold. But you saying yes to something that isn't suited for you doesn't necessarily give everybody the highest service either. Just because you were the first person to be asked or the second person or whatever doesn't mean that you are the right person for the job. Doesn't mean that you have to take on that responsibility if that means that you are saying no to yourself in a really big way. So think about that as you say yes and as you say no. Think about what you are personally suited for. Think about what is an energy drain and what is an energy, boost, because there are things out there that boost my energy that drain other people. And so what a gift it is for me to be able to step into those places, say yes to those things, and let other people not have to worry about it. Like, yes, I love this crap. You guys can all say no because I am suited for this. That's the thing. That's the thing. So you saying no gives somebody else who's better suited the opportunity to do the thing that actually gives them life. So it's not a selfish thing. It's a we all win. We all win. We all win. Okay. I hope you take this throughout your week as you say yes and as you say no, and really remember to prioritize taking care of yourself as you do the whole thing. Because that's what's in everyone's best interest, is when we're all happy and healthy and giving our best into the world. That's what the world needs. The world needs everybody to give their best, and you have to be able to know what things keep you from giving your best and being your best, and say no to those things. All right. Thank you for joining me today. I totally love you. Bye for now.